We have to head down to our truck this morning. So we're going to get the bike all started up and get heading down to the truck. So let's go down there, and we got to deliver to Bristol this morning. So not a very far ride, but let's get going, get our coffee. All right, so what's going on, guys? We just got up here to Bristol, and yeah, not a bad run. Pays real well, so I'm not going to complain about it. But I was telling you guys about how that had that really big Infinity. It ended up being one of the small ones, which I kind of thought it was going to be, but the security guard at Mannheim said it was one of the huge ones. But yeah, ended up being a nice, easy load. So this is the way we did it. Put the Grand Cherokee on one. Figured it's kind of the biggest of or the smallest of what I thought was going to be my big units. The Infinity here, that's obviously that little like Nissan Rogue style Infinity, one of the real small ones. Put a Chevy Trax underneath, 2 pickup trucks right across the top. The way I was telling you guys is I could have put one of the F-150s there, one of the F-150s there, left this with nothing, or even put one of the BMWs or the Camrys underneath. Would have been perfectly fine, but the only reason I don't do that, because both these will come down to height nice and easy. The issue is I don't like having to put the front tire on this deck. It costs extra time to get it all down to height. You gotta back it on, throw your straps, then climb down here, tighten the front up, slide this deck back in a little bit, then throw your straps on those tires. Don't tighten those down until you finally lowered it all the way down at the end, then tighten that down. It's just a bunch of extra steps. So with only having 8 vehicles, so I didn't need one in the middle, I just figured I'd put one here. If I had a 9th vehicle, which I could have done, I would have put probably the F-150 here and the Chevy back there, and then put 3 under here. Or could have put one of the trucks here, like I said, with the Camry or the BMW underneath, and made height nice and easily. It wouldn't have been that big of it's not that big of a load to really have to worry about. I will say, though, hauling used cars can suck sometimes, because this Infinity right here decided to spill its guts. And I will say, I don't know what oil is purple. At least I've never seen a motor oil that's purple, but it's been a while. But, I mean, look, it has absolutely coated this car. You can literally see it dripping down the front bumper. So, let's look underneath there. You can see, if you look right here, you can see all the oil just dumping out of that thing. So, that is something to always think about when you're hauling used vehicles. If you have some sort of leak, if I would have had a rag top or something on underneath and number 3 there, or even a number 7 on the bottom down there, which never load rag tops under anything, always put it on top of the truck, never back it on. But if I would have, you would have absolutely destroyed that rag top, and that'd be something you'd be buying. The other thing that I hate doing is if I had it here, a lot of people like to drive cars, if they're small, forward. I don't know why. I've never actually really done that. I might have done it maybe 3 or 4 cars ever. It's just habit. Always just back it on. But like this, it would have either been dripping onto the roof of the truck, which runs down the back window, or down your sleeper, if you have a sleeper, or if you have it pulled on, you have it sitting there splashing up against your windshield nonstop. And then you can't use your windshield wipers to clean it off, because you're just going to smear it, glaze your windshield, ruin the windshield wipers, and it's one hell of a, not issue, but just it's a pain in the ass, to be honest. Pain in the butt. But other than that, that's really alls we have, I'm going to drop these off. They just got me a load from here down to Knoxville. Doesn't pay great, $800. But it's going to cost me an hour of time to throw 6 units on, take them down to Knoxville, make a couple of them for my paycheck. That's what, 25% of 800, so another $200 in my paycheck today. So that helps. It costs me an hour. I'll get it on, get it delivered, and I drive past there anyway. So might as well just do it while we're out here running. Make the money while we can. So other than that, guys, I will catch you down in what's it called? I'll catch you on my way down to Knoxville. We're going to get that delivered. I'm going to take this in for a truck wash because it's been. Let me look at this. This thing is a mess. It's been probably a month since this thing's been in the bay to get cleaned, and obviously, you see all down through here, all kinds of oil that has dripped from that car. So let's get these offloaded and get on down to Knoxville, make some money, and head down to West Point and see what we got going on this week. So catch you guys in a couple. Good morning, folks. We are walking back out to my truck. Started this day about half hour ago. Look at that. Got the truck nice and shined up. Got her washed finally. But just got out here. I don't even know what town I'm in Alabama. We're running a short run right now. I'm going to toss my drinks for the day and my coffee in the truck and show you guys what we got. So we're just running down this real short load. They only had 8 units. We were hoping to have the 9th one, but we only had 8 units. A short run down to Enterprise and Dothan, Alabama. As you can tell, nice easy load. I find it easier to load 6 on the trailer and not put one behind the head rack when I'm just running real short like this. Normally, like I always say, I like to put the weight on the head rack itself, but with the fact that it's only like an hour and 20-minute run, I'm not going to worry all that much about it. But before I get going, I have to do a quick one of our quarterly safety tests that I forgot to do. It was due in last week. It's actually not due until the 5th, but they'd like to have them in a couple weeks in advance, and I said I would get it done last week, and I forgot. So our I don't want to say safety lady, but kind of compliance lady, she just gave me a call, and she's like, "Hey, did you?" I was like, crud. So I'm going to do that real quick and make her happy. And the other thing is, if we don't do them, then we're not allowed to get loads until it's done. So I am going to get that done real quick. So let's get going here. I'm going to do that test. There's a reefer truck. Just out of curiosity, any of you guys that run reefers, because I just saw it and it jogged my mind, what is leaking out of your reefer trailers? I understand like water, condensation, stuff like that, but like this truck that just drove by, it was like bright red. I mean, it looked like paint was leaking out of his reefer trailer. What is all of that? Is that like guys that didn't leave their reefer up high enough and stuff starting to thaw? I've never run a reefer, so I just don't know. And figured if any of you guys have, I'd ask you guys. But I'm going to get that done real quick, and then we are going to roll down to Enterprise and Dothan, get these delivered. I think I'm probably going to do another short run today, and then load a longer one up to West Virginia. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. It looks like it's going to rain, so of course, I got the truck washed yesterday, and now it's going to pour all day. That's how it always works. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so we just finished up that. Wow, it's really dark. Um, sorry, it's gonna rain, so it's starting to get real dark here in general. But we turn the headlights on. I just finished up my little learning thing. little class thing that we have to take every quarter for safety. Make sure we understand how to do our jobs. And coffee, much needed for the morning route. That's still really hot. Yeah, so we got a short run today. Like I said, we're going to go knock this out. We are going to keep going, try to... right now, we still got overflow running. So anybody that wants to come on down here to Kia or Hyundai, we still have a lot of overflow running until the end of the month. We're hoping that they will keep it going with the higher rates through next month. It looks like last I heard, they are going to be running 2 shifts every day until July 1st or July 2nd, something like that. Might be June 1st, June 2nd. I don't remember. I think it was June 1st, June 2nd. So it looks like we're going to have a ton of work down here. So any of you guys that have your own authority, go ahead, get a hold of the Holly group. We have a ton of work right now trying to get out to Texas and get out to Oklahoma. And like I said, it's paying real high rates right now. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and go grab a couple of loads for yourself before the rates go down. But I'm going to hit the road. Let's head on down to Enterprise and get these first 2 delivered in Enterprise. And we have to run over. We have the Dothan. We have 2 to Enterprise, 5 to Dothan, the Kia dealer, and 1 to Avis Rent-A-Car. So let's go get these things delivered. I'll see you guys over there in a minute.
I cannot live without you.
finished up here in Dothan. Made our last delivery. You can see the airport behind me. We had 3 stops today. We are going to run up, get another load on, and get that off today as well. That's got about a 2-hour ride to get back to, I don't know why I'm screaming. Got about a 2-hour ride to get back to the plant. And then from there, I got, say, about an hour and a half to load up. Most of the units seem to be right behind the truck lot where we park, so that'll be nice. I got a couple down in the 800s, which will be a little bit of a walk, but that's only 2, I think 2 or 3 of them. The rest of them are like right behind the truck. So, hustling today, and it's hot. It is 87 here. So, we are going to run, go get those on, get them delivered today, and then tomorrow we'll be loading up with a longer run. So let's get back to Kia. Let's go make some more money. Alrighty, guys, so what's going on? We are down here over in, whatever you want to call it, Pelham, Alabama. They got a little, what's this called? And I'm delivering to a dealership, but it's not at the dealership. It's like a little off yard in the back of this trucking business's spot. But yeah, pretty decent load getting over here. We're still on overflow, so again, like I said, if you guys want to get loads heading out to like Texas or Oklahoma, they might still have some for Ohio and West Virginia, but we've been picking those up pretty heavily. So a lot of our drivers like to run up to Ohio. That's out of West Point wise. But yeah, if you guys want any of these loads, go ahead and reach out to Holly. And they're paying right now, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's like $150 a car extra for every car you take. So if you took a normal load that out to like Dallas, Texas, let's say, I don't know what they pay, say $2,800, it would pay you an extra $1,350 on top of that. So that'd be like a $4,100 load, $4,050, something like that, going out to like Dallas, Texas. So if that's what you're interested, go ahead and get a hold of Holly and get signed up if you're owner operator, and you can be third party. They got good work right now. Last I heard, they are going to keep, at least Kia and Hyundai are going to keep very high production rates up for another month. So fingers crossed we can keep the overflow rates going for another month, and we can all make good money again. But we'll see how that goes. So that's what we got going on right now. We're hauling this work. That's why I keep doing a lot of locals, because it puts an extra $1,350, $1,500 every load onto the truck. So we've been trying to knock these out. Plus, it gets a lot of cars off the ground quickly, which does really help the yard in general, because most of these places, you got to have the cars off the ground in 48 hours, and running locals, you can get a lot of cars moved real quick instead of my normal 18 cars a week that I get out of here. So that's what we got going on right now. I guess like an update of the, what do we want to call it? The teaching how to load videos. I am working right now at trying to get some people to sponsor those videos, which will then make it, I'll just put them on YouTube, and they're sponsored. We'll go with what they go with. But I got some feelers out to a couple companies and just kind of seeing what their opinions are on it. We're going to try to pick some of them up, which will allow me to make the videos for you guys, because like I've said, they're long videos. They take, I mean, they're going to be like, you guys will watch them and they'll be like 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour long type of videos. But between the 1 to 2 hours to record and then the 4 to 8 hours to edit, I have a full day into these videos. So if we do get the sponsors and we can put them up, guys, please, please, please watch them. And if we can pick up the sponsors, please reach out and buy a little something from them. Help support the people that support us. So that is the next step in this little journey I got going on here. Is we're gonna start working or reaching out and working with some of the companies that I have used for many years. And if you guys have any ideas of companies we should reach out to, see if we can get some products on here, get some discount codes for you guys. Let me know. We will. I'll see what I can do. I've been reaching out to a lot of people and trying to get that for you guys. And obviously, it does help me. Brings in some sponsorship money, which helps me to make these videos better. I have some cameras that I really want to buy, and a editing setup that I really want to get, but I kind of have to have the funds in order to do that. So that's what we got going on right now, guys. I'm going to get this offloaded, so this is kind of a shorter video for you guys. I appreciate you watching. Down below, as always. Actually, first, before we do that, please like and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, we have started growing extremely fast compared to what we have been. We're growing by 170 to 200 subscribers a month, and guys, I greatly appreciate that. That really helps. I guess it doesn't really. It does help the channel, but it's more of like a boost in confidence that I'm bringing you guys something that you guys want to watch. And that is the whole point of running a YouTube channel, is to produce content that you guys are interested in. So that's what we're trying for. Anyways, but yeah, like and subscribe down below, please, please, please. And also, as always, if you want to come over to United Road, links down below. Hit me up. Let me know that you're coming over. Let me know that you're applying. And if you have any questions, I'm working with 7 or 8 people right this second, answering their questions about coming over to United Road. So if you guys are interested, please just reach out. It usually takes me about a day to get back to everybody. I tend to check all those messages in the evening, and my wife checks them throughout the day and lets me know what's up. And but if it's any kind of major response, I try to check them in the evening and respond then or first thing in the morning as I'm getting ready to start going to work again. But guys, I got to get offloaded, so I can't spend a whole ton of time here. I love you. Please use my links down in the description below, and I'll see you on the next time. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.